heading over to Shoana's house again, and this time to get the lowdown on how she converted her wood-burning fireplace into a gas log set. So Shoana, I'm excited for this reveal, but first, let's take a peek at what this area looked like before. Walk us through that.
Okay, it looked a little bit different. For starters, we took down a whole wall behind us, but the fireplace itself was charming, but very dated. It needed a bit of an update, facelift, and it was also a wood-burning fireplace, which is lovely, but it's also a ton of maintenance. So I wanted to find a solution about how to make that, keep the coziness of it, but have less maintenance. And I came up with a good one, I think.
Oh my gosh, no, I know you came up with a good one. That is stunning. That fireplace behind you is gorgeous, and I love the width of it. So walk us through what we're looking at right now.
Okay, well, the old fireplace, as you saw, had like that orange brick facade that was on it. You wouldn't believe, we took that down, it was barely attached to the wall. The guys literally just kind of flicked it and it fell off. It was crazy. So it was a really good thing that we took it down and didn't just work with what was already there. But this was the fireplace that was kind of in my vision. So what I did, obviously we built out the top of it to fit the TV size, and then we built out the bottom into the living room a little bit to be able to do this new stone. Now, here is a tip that I really want everybody to know when picking out any kind of stone, whether it be fireplaces or outside of your home or whatever. I had it in my head exactly what I wanted color-wise, couldn't find it. Then I found the Stone Rocks people and a Canadian company yet again, and I liked the stone on my right hand and I liked the stone on my left hand. But I was like, I didn't want just one. So what I did was mix them to be able to get kind of different tones within the stone. So this is the Loyalist Gray, and this one is the Arctic Frost. And I did 20% of the dark one, and I did 80% of the light one. And I gave those instructions to the mason just to mix them up. And as you can see, some of the stones are the dark and some are the light. And it just kind of gave it that little bit of the texture that, you know, that we were looking for.
That is just gorgeous. Who knew the amount of thought that goes into this? And this is why you want to hire good trades. Your masons, like, they did it up beautifully for you. Let's talk a little bit about the pros and the cons.
So what we did here, as you can see, this is called a gas log set. And I was over the moon to discover this. So it is a gas line, just like the fireplaces that we're used to with the glass kind of in front, except you don't need the glass. This was a pre-existing mason fireplace, so it had all of the secure flame, stone, and masonry up the chimney already. So we were able to pop this gas log set in. It's from Real Fire, and it's with a click of a remote or a switch, and it turns on. But the key is you need to have, these can only go into a masonry fireplace. So it's not usually an option for people that are doing like a brand new build. There's a couple of good things to know. This gas log set lets off as much heat as an open wood-burning fireplace is. So it's definitely hot. Trust me, I'm standing beside it right now. It's very warm, but it's not as efficient as a radiant heat gas fireplace like the one, for example, we put in our kitchen. But that's not always a bad thing, like we already covered. Sometimes you just want to have that ambiance and not to be like sweat out of the entire room. So that's a good one. Also, from a safety point of view, you do have to keep your flue open a smidge. It only has to be a bit because we want that gas to be able to escape and not go into your home. So that's something that you have to be aware of. I love how it's wide open and you feel that heat and that ambience right into the room. I'm so in love with this fireplace.
Thanks, Shones, for that amazing information. I can't wait till we finally get the full reno reveal. It's going to be stunning.